Welcome. Nicole here from Triangle1october2013.3gp. This month we're going to focus on Utthita Trikonasana, lovingly referred to as triangle pose. Triangle pose is generally included as part of the standing series and is referred to as a warming posture. What that means is that we're warming the body internally, helping to build that internal heat. We're going to strengthen the quadriceps. We're going to lengthen and stretch the hamstrings, the calves. We're also going to keep the core engaged, strengthening the core and bringing stability to the upper body. Since we'll be using some of the largest muscles in the body, especially for my body, our legs, that's what's really going to contribute to building that internal heat. So even though we're not moving dynamically, the motions of holding the posture, using the breath, and engaging the muscles is what's going to help to make you warm. So let's begin today in a prasarita stand. So that's a wide leg stand. 3 feet, maybe wider. Hands on the hips, roll the shoulders down, belly firm, stand tall. We're going to begin on your right. Gently lift your right toes, pivot on the right heel. So the toes are directly facing the right side of the room. My hips have come around just a bit with me as I've turned, so now my left hip is on a slight diagonal. We'll begin with the alignment of our feet. Front heel lines up with the arch of the back foot or heel to heel. So you might want to experiment and see which feels more comfortable for you. Remember, in our practice, you never want to push or force. You want to practice that tenet of a himsa, non-violent, non-forcing. So once again, let's take a look at the feet. Your rear foot is parallel with the back edge of your mat, and you're making a T with your feet. As we begin on that left foot, the foot is parallel, and we press into the outside edge of the foot as well as straight down into the heel. We refer to this as grounding down. Think of an anchor. An anchor weighs down. It sinks into the ground. When we do that, we don't want to just drop into our hip. We want to engage the front of our thigh and press down into our heel and the outside edge of our foot. Then gently take your big toe and press that down as well. So this leg is strong, you're anchored. Let's bring our attention to our right leg. The knee is facing the same direction as the toes. One of the biggest mistakes that occurs in triangle is locking out the knees, locking the joints. So we're going to put a little micro bend in that knee as we set our whole posture up here. So for me, I don't hyperextend, my knee doesn't come back. I can straighten my leg without locking it. And it's something that you might not be able to visibly see, but you can definitely feel. So focusing on the right leg, on the heel, press down. Press the big toe down as well as the baby toe. And engage the quadricep muscle so the front and top of the leg is strong. It shouldn't be soft. Once again, lift your torso and come back to your center. So the hips are slightly turned. You can see that this hip is slightly forward. So we are going to face to the right. Take a breath. Belly pulls in, tailbone is pointing down. My back is not arched. Belly pulls in and up. This is a hard concept for many of you because you need to play with this, practice, if you will, to find the point where you can relax but keep the muscles engaged. We do want to try and maintain those shoulders right over the hips as we prepare to move into our posture. We have a nice strong foundation now. So let's gently extend the arms to shoulder height, palms down. Once again, roll the shoulders down. Think about drawing the shoulder blades down onto the back and towards the spine. You're going to engage the latissimus dorsi muscle when you do that. That's that big butterfly muscle that runs across your back, and you should feel it right here. The arms should be strong. We refer to them, once again, as being engaged. So actively reach out through your fingertips as you reach for the back and the front. We're going to slide the rib cage forward as we inhale. Inhale, reach. Notice my hips did not move. Exhale, hinge. Fingertips reach to the front of the shin. You want to think about stacking the shoulders. Now for you, maybe this is how far you go. What's important here is that you're not hanging out in midair, you're supporting your body weight. Also, we want to roll the top shoulder open, stacking the shoulders, draw the shoulders down and together once again as you actively reach. Now, this hip is slightly forward and the belly is pulled in and up. So think about hollowing out the hip. Maybe you can even feel your hip bone protruding. Keeping the gaze straight ahead is fine. The goal is to eventually gaze up at the thumb or index finger. But this takes some practice. We don't want to stress the neck out. And for some, it feels better to actually look down. Now, if you have the ability, you can reach all the way down to the top of your foot. Be mindful of your low back. Maybe you can grasp your big toe with your peace finger, gently drawing that top shoulder back as you reach up. Engage through the side body. Hold and reach. Legs strong. You're firm but relaxed. Pull the belly in firm. Engage in a side body. Lift the toes, turn on the heel. Return to your mountain pose. While unwarmed, it's definitely a warming pose, and if you practice it, you'll find that it's a warming pose as well. In our upcoming videos, we're going to show you how to use props, make some modifications, and have a little fun with our triangle. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Namaste.